Does this feel any different for you because you played so many NHL games last year and you're with that main group in camp? Is this a little different feeling?
Yeah, I mean, going into my second camp, I think I've got a little bit more experience, and like you said, I had some NHL games under my belt, so feeling a bit more confident and kind of know the way to play, I guess. So feeling pretty good.
You know what this team is looking for. They got a pretty good top six. A third line that can contribute. Do you think about that, expectations, goal setting, or the opportunity for you?
Yeah, I definitely set goals for myself. I know our team's pretty stacked up front, but I just love to crack the team and have a good role this season. So that's kind of what I'm focused on, and I just got to play my game.
What did last year, obviously, the step up, the size, the experience, what were some of the biggest lessons you took out of last year?
Yeah, I think just playing the right way. I know that sounds pretty cliche, but got to limit turnovers, got to be good in the D zone and kind of gain the coach's trust. And once you do that, you can kind of play a bit more free and try and make plays and get back to kind of the player I was in college and junior.
Do you feel like you're not necessarily a better player, but more ready for this opportunity this camp than maybe last camp?
Yeah, 100%. I think I know what to expect a little bit more. I had a good summer, trained exactly for this camp, so I think knowing a bit more going in has helped a lot.
Team-wise, Dylan, just what's your sense of the mood and the vibe from the group, especially like the leadership group, because it seems like it's very business-like, but in a good way? That's from an outside perspective.
Yeah, guys are definitely very serious right now, but I think it's a lot of excitement in the room. I think we know the talent that our group has and the potential that we can do this season, so I think we're all really excited for the season to start.
How is it different not trying to really make the team the way you did last year? I know you want to make the team this year, but just being a part of that and not having to kind of find yourself with this going on with the team?
Yeah, I think going into this camp is a little bit different than last camp, but at the end of the day, I still got to try and make the team. Nobody's spot's guaranteed, except for a few guys, I guess. But I know for me, I just got to play my game and try and play as best I can.
You want to stay healthy, obviously. That's one of your goals. Again, you got hurt again late last year. They're not injuries where, I wouldn't say they're freak, but they kind of are. I mean, you're not running through the boards or anything.
Yeah, I mean, the way I got injured last year was kind of a pretty easy hit. Like, I've been hit way harder, and it just ended up messing up my shoulder. But, yeah, definitely this year I want to stay healthy. And I think I learned a lot last year, too, kind of the pro game, how to take care of your body a little bit better. So definitely going to do that this year.
As stacked as the team is up front, they're also counting on some younger guys to step in on a team that wants to contend and have an impact. Is there, like, a responsibility and pressure that comes with being one of those guys?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a pressure, but it's definitely something that is a goal and something that I want to do. I want to step up and help the team as best I can. So I just got to work as hard as I can and learn from the older guys and, try and help out.
And you talked about preparing for this week specifically all summer long. Where are some of the biggest improvements in your game or maybe even the mental?
Yeah, mentally I think I'm a lot more mature. I think going into last camp, I didn't really know what to expect. It was my first NHL camp. So, I think this year mentally I feel way better. Physically I feel conditioning feels better. And I dropped a little bit of weight, but I feel just as strong too. So feeling a bit more, better conditioning-wise.
You took the weight because they told you to, or as a young player you figure you're playing against older guys, so you got to put weight on when you're a younger player?
Yeah, well, I feel like coming out of college, like we just work out so much, and it's more kind of like lifting workouts. So I kind of took that approach going into last year, and I felt good last year. But after you play so many games that you're carrying a little bit of extra weight, you just feel a bit heavier. So this year going into camp, I wanted to be just a little bit lighter, and that way too, I feel like I can skate longer. If we ever get into back-to-backs, I'd be a little bit better leg conditioning-wise.
Dylan, Evander Kane said you guys have established a pretty good relationship this offseason. Just how supportive is that for you, just kind of going into this year?
Yeah, it's great. All the older guys have been great to me. Kaner's a great guy, good personality. He's fun to mess around with. So I like having him in the room. He keeps it light, keeps morale high, and he's a good piece to our team.
Sounds like he's ready to call you Hollywood this year. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, I'm glad I earned the nickname. I know he told me I got to earn it, but I feel pretty good. It feels good to kind of have that banter with your teammates.
He said a few days ago that you have an underrated shot. Does that kind of give you the green light on shooting the pill a little bit more?
Yeah, I think so. I know last year I looked him off one time in practice, and that was a big no-no. He let me hear about it for quite a while, but this year I'll definitely look him off a couple times.